Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to bring a message for the chosen. If you find that this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and let us know how it resonates with your circumstance. So, chosen, I want to talk to you all about those who recognize what time it is here in the age of Aquarius. You know, the head is truly becoming the tail, and those beings or people who was able to profit from abusing their position of power, manipulating others, criminal behavior, falsehood, lies, they are losing everything. It's their destiny to lose everything that they was able to accumulate on the backs of the chosen. And when I say the backs of the chosen, I'm saying these people were able to have a high status or receive a certain amount of abundance as long as you remained asleep. As long as you did not understand the power and the creativity that you possess, the talents and the gifts that you naturally possess, as long as you were asleep to those gifts or you were too afraid to bring them to the world, these people benefited. And they definitely abused their position. And so now, with the head becoming the tail and the tail becoming the head, if you, as a chosen seed, which many of you already know what it is, you've gone through a lot. I'm talking about being beat down, having to hold on, hold out, waiting for your turn, waiting for your time, but standing strong though, not giving up, persevering. But you've had to guard and protect yourself for good reason, because you had a lot of wolves in sheep clothing around you. You have attracted those types of people for a long time in your life because they understood the light that you possess, but they also understood and still understand your potential. And that in and of itself is very intimidating for these beings because they recognize that the scales are balancing out in your favor because you've earned this. This is your just due. This is your inheritance and your birthright to finally be in a space of comfort, to live that life of comfort and to attract what is inherently yours. Unfortunately, though, because of the times that we're in and because these low vibrational beings are losing their grip on life, they're losing their success, they're losing their abundance, they're losing those creative ideas that they tried to siphon from you because they recognize that their time is up. They're going that much harder to try and work up against you and to manipulate your circumstances because they don't want to see you win. Even though they know that you deserve everything that's coming to you, they are still behind the scenes doing spell work, manipulating energy, hoping that they can take you down, hoping that they can put you in a position where everything that you have worked hard for is completely fruitless. These beings are very disappointed in life. They're bitter. They're miserable beings because they don't possess the gifts, the creativity, the wisdom that you naturally possess. They know that you are a divine being. They know without a shadow of a doubt who you are. But now they have something to prove to themselves at this point. They want to prove to themselves that you are not as protected as you think you are. So they're going out of their way to pay people to do spell work against you, or they're even attempting to try to learn it themselves behind the scenes because they really want to bring you down. They feel like you're too passionate. You're too excited. You have too much zeal. You're moving towards your creative ideas and you're taking off fast, and they need you to slow it down. But this is getting ready to backfire on them in ways that they can't even imagine because now they're just beyond reckless with their energy. And your spiritual team, your angels, your ancestors, The Most High Mother and Father has your back, front, side, and center, and they are ensuring that everything that belongs to you stays with you. This person gets no access, zero access to what is inherently yours because they're bitter and they have not earned it. They haven't done the work and they're still working against you, still telling lies, still trying to manipulate energy. Many of you, you already know who this person is. You know exactly who they are because they're beginning to show their hand. The bitterness is starting to seep through. You can smell it on them. It's seeping through their pores because it's built up for so long. And it's becoming that much more intense. The bitterness against you, the dislike towards you, the desire to see you fail is becoming that much more intense that it's coming out. They can't hide it anymore behind fake smiles, fake support, fake love. Whoever these low vibrational beings are, they're envious of your career. They're envious of the money that you make. They're envious of your potential. They're envious of how creative you are, how the Most High is constantly giving you one creative idea after another and gifting you the tools that you need to actually bring those creative ideas into fruition. This is too much. It's eating them up inside. They are completely discontent internally, and their objective is slow down. They want you to slow down because, see, you're taking off full speed ahead, and they're fearful that the moment that you break through that ribbon of success, they're going to be left behind, but they deserve to be left behind because they wore a mask for far too long. And now that the mask has fallen off, so are you. You're falling off from their energy. You're breaking away from them. You're distancing yourself because the Most High said it's time for you to focus on yourself. It's time for you to love on yourself. It's time for you to focus on manifesting your dreams, your creations, your ideas. It's time for you to go for what brings you true happiness and fulfillment, no longer allowing this person to hold you back or to try to control the narrative of your life because they can't control their own. They have a fruitless harvest. There's nothing there because they planted in the wrong seeds. They've been out here trying to manipulate energy, thinking, oh, they're manifesting something, when in fact, they was conjuring up low vibrational demons and beings to try to get their success. And that's why all of it, every part of it is being ripped away from them. Meanwhile, you're over here practicing from a space of love. You've been given the spiritual authority to alchemize and transmute energy and to be the co-creator of your life, and you used it with integrity. You have not perverted your spiritual authority, nor have you tried to use it against others with malicious intent. But these beings, they get a little bit of spiritual knowledge, and now suddenly, they think that they can sit behind the scenes and do what they want to do because they don't have any true belief in the Most High Mother and Father, nor do they believe in karma. But they getting ready to find out quick, fast, and in a hurry how karma backfires on their ass for trying to work up against you to prevent you from receiving what is inherently yours. They've watched you. They've talked bad about you behind your back and gossiped so bad about you, trying to make others believe that you're not who you say you are because they're jealous that you are who you say you are. They're jealous that you're authentic. You're not afraid to be yourself. You're not afraid to go against the grain. You're not afraid to speak your truth. That really does irritate their demons. That you have the audacity to shine. You have the audacity to let your natural light shine. It irritates their demons. And what irritates them even more is that you ain't trying to shine to flex on them. You're just shining because the Most High gave you the right to shine. But because they are so insecure within themselves and they're so angry at themselves that they didn't take advantage of opportunities that they had to take the right path. They're so angry about that they would rather try to dim your light and push you into the shadows. They want misery loves company. This person wants to bring you down with them. If they can't take what is inherently yours, then damn it, they will do their best to try and keep you in the shadows with them. But you're vibing way too high. You are taking a completely different path. This person cannot, they will not go with you. And of course, they're going to want to try to come back into your energy. But your eyes are open now. Either you made the cut already or you're getting ready to cut this person off because your eyes are open. You've gone within. You've isolated yourself enough to understand just what this person was doing behind your back. It's always been a competition for this person. And the competitive energy became that much more heightened when they started to see that you are not playing when it comes to your destiny. You are not playing when it comes to pursuing those creative ideas and actually investing in them and bringing them into fruition. See, initially, it wasn't so bad for them to be in your energy because you wasn't intimidating. They thought, okay, well, you might have, had a certain amount of success, but they really never saw you taking off the way that you are. But they've been watching you, obsessively watching you. And the fact that they are literally seeing you grow at an exponential rate, it's really boggling their mind because they don't understand, why do you deserve this? But they have to understand because they are a bitter soul. You can't walk around with the energy of bitterness and anger and jealousy and envy, wanting to see other people fail so that you can so-called win and think that you're going to be blessed with an overflow. But this is the psychotic minds of low vibrational beings. The song is, I don't know if it's the OJs or whoever sings it, they smile in your face, but all the time they want to take your place, just a backstabber. This person has wore a mask and they thought that you would never be able to see the true intentions behind their fake smiles, their fake support. Smiling in your face, but wanting to take your place because they feel like they deserve to be in your spot. Copycat. That's what they are. And so beware of those people who are in competition with you, competitions that you didn't even sign up to be in. You just minding your business, doing you, receiving what you have earned because you have overcome. You have done the work. You have healed. You have transformed. You have made the necessary sacrifices to become the best version of yourself, and you have dedicated yourself to that path. This person wants to come in and completely disrupt your morals, the way that you think, the way that you believe. They want to place you in the same category as themselves because if they can at least in some way compare you or get you to think the way that they do or move the way that they do, then in their minds, oh, well, they're doing the same thing that I'm doing. So technically, yeah, I do deserve what they have too because we're on the same level. No. It's a separation that's happening in the age of Aquarius, a separation of the wheat from the tare. I don't care how similar you might think it looks. It ain't the same on a DNA level. The energetic signature is not the same. It cannot be duplicated, nor can it be replicated. And folks are out here bitter and angry that it wasn't inherently gifted to them by the Most High Mother and Father at conception. They cannot take away something that you are destined to have. You carried the load. You carried the burden. You persevered. You destroyed negativity. You literally had to die to your own ego. And so destiny will not be stopped. So now they have to bear the burden, all of the negative energy that they wished for you, the stumbling blocks that they tried to place in front of your pathway that you didn't see, that they would, the multiple wicked things that this person has done behind your back is being returned to sender times 1,000. It's time for them to receive their karma. It's time. It's been long overdue. But the Most High gave this person a little bit of leeway, a little bit of time to really evaluate themselves and to see your heart, chosen, to see that you truly are a genuine being. You've gone through a lot. And so, yes, you protect your energy, but you are a genuine person with a heart of gold. They was given enough time to evaluate you and to really see the true essence of you. And in spite of knowing who you are genuinely, they still tried to work up against you because that actually made them even more envious of you. The fact that you genuinely have a true heart, but at the same time, you ain't no damn fool either. You know when you feel like somebody is coming into your energy because it's all about personal gain. You know when you can feel somebody's bitterness towards you because it starts again. You can smell it. Your intuitive senses tells you that regardless of what this person is saying out of their mouth, regardless of the smiles that they try to put on their face, they really are your op. And so as a chosen seed, a lot of times we hold on because we really want to believe that a person has good intentions. You want to believe that a person can have the same type of heart that you have, that they want to see you win just as much as you want to see them win. And while you're sitting there encouraging them and saying, hey, these are the tools that I use to get to where I am today. Here, let me show you how to do this. Let me show you how to alchemize. Let me show you how to heal. Let me give you some clarity on how you can awaken your own creative gifts. Rather than doing the work and accepting that you have a heart that's willing to give them the tools that they need to do the work for themselves. No, they like, no, I don't want the tools to do the work on myself. What I want is everything that you have created. I want what you worked hard for. Let me skip over the healing process. Let me skip over getting over my own ego. Let me skip over, healing myself from jealousy and envy. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to come and take. And if I can't take it, then I'd rather see you without it, because then I would feel better about myself, right? Knowing that you're not taking leaps and bounds ahead just off the strength that you're a good person. This is the time when the Most High Mother and Father is about to show out on your enemies. I'm telling you, from a, so-called higher level, in the underworld, the powers that were, the Most High is flexing on them, showing them, oh, you thought you had power. You thought you had wealth. You thought you was abundant. You thought you had control. I'm about to show you something. Watch and see how fast your kingdom crumbles. Watch and see how fast them so-called crowns that y'all stole gets flipped off of your head. Time is up. And the little pawns that was placed around you, chosen, that was being used to try and manipulate your circumstance so that they could try to steal your inheritance. What? Just off the strength of feeding it back to the beast of Babylon? That's the only thing that they would do. These karmics that want to take your gifts, they want to take your ideas, they want to take your inheritance. They wouldn't do nothing but pervert it and feed it right back to the beast of Babylon and give that energy more prolonged time. But the Most High said, no, time is up. It's up for the powers that were, and it's up for the pawns who was working on their behalf. No more. Karmics are not receiving any more abundance. They're losing. This is the time of proving that righteousness, good hearts, compassion, honesty, integrity wins. This is the time to prove it. And it's going to be very clear in the physical realm. It ain't no more of this energy of hold out and hold on. It's coming. Eventually you have it. The wealth is laid up truly for the just. And it's getting ready to reflect in every part of your existence, chosen. No one will be able to deny just how abundant and rich you are, because every area of your life is going to reflect that. And every area of those people's lives who chose to take the wide path, who chose to walk in wickedness and hatred and competition and all this other foolishness, is getting ready to reflect in their lives too. It's going to be undeniable who wins in this thing called life. You've won this spiritual battle right here, chosen. So get your popcorn, kick your feet up. Life is good for you. You get the life of comfort. You get the life of luxury in all areas. But your enemies are getting ready to crash and burn, and it's rightfully so. Hopefully they'll learn in this lifetime. And if they don't, they'll repeat it in the next lifetime and in the next lifetime after that. But eventually they'll get the point. You just continue to rise out there. That's my message for you all. I love you. If you find that this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and let us know how it resonates with your circumstance. And I'll talk to you all next time.